Hey everybody, it's me again. So guess what I figured out? For the fairy journal one, I don't have as much fairy ephemera as I thought I did. I mean, I've got a couple pieces like this, and I put a couple more in that folio, but I wanted to put these in there. Maybe this, put a fairy on this one. But yeah, I don't have a lot of fairy themed stuff, so I figured I'd take you with me today. We're gonna use this leftover Blue Fern studio paper to make some collages, and then we'll cut them into tags and put some fairy stuff on them and things like that. So since it's so thick, I figured I could just do it on like regular copy paper and it would be heavy enough, I think. I'm so sorry if this is close. If you watch the other video, I'm still having the same trouble. Okay, so what I think we're gonna do is that, I don't know if I should use glue stick or regular glue for this, because it's so hard. I think I'm gonna use regular glue and do, let's see. Do I have a glue spreader somewhere? A license, something. Old license, not new license. Not new license. Hold on. What do I have in here? I know I have it somewhere. Oh, it's enough fun. I tried to get everything out and get ready for this. And this is one thing I don't. No, hold on, let me find it. Okay, so I think I have everything ready. I'm just gonna start tearing. First, I'm gonna get, maybe this side will be, well, let's just do it. Well, I'm gonna cut these things off first. Maybe I should do that. Scissors, where are you? Oh, scissors, there you are, right in front of me. Because these are really pretty to keep. See the back? How they all have their own design. If I was smart, I'd just get my cutter out and do this, but I'm too lazy to go get that. And I just want to craft with you guys. It's been so long. So we'll just do that on each one, but I'm so afraid you guys can't see what I'm doing because it's so close. I'm so sorry. So let's just do a couple of these. And they're almost like their own collage in themselves. I just feel like I'm cheating if I just take one and make a pocket out of it. Like, yeah, and I gotta do something with it. That's not fair. So, but they are super pretty. They really are, you guys. So is Stamperia paper. Stamperia is really pretty too, I gotta say. Okay, these already got them cut off. That's what I thought a lot of them did. There's one that doesn't, so let's cut it off. So how are y'all doing today? I'm doing good. I can't remember what all I've told you guys and what I haven't told you guys about my life's escapades lately. I think I told you about my shenanigans with seeing what kind of foods the chickens like, and I think I told you about the spaghetti shenanigans. Like, if I did already, I apologize, but it was funny. I did it again the other night because it's just super funny and cute. So they're so funny. Even the roosters, they act like they're big and bad, but then I come out and I'm like, chickens, and they all come running for snacks. They're so cute. But anyways, so sometimes I give them something different, like just to see what they like, and so the other day I tried spaghetti and it was so cute, and I was like, I have to film this because this is gonna be tricky. I was like, I have to film this because these guys are so funny. Like, this has to be filmed, because what you do is you put the spaghetti out and they take it, and they're so funny because they don't want to share their stuff, like their stash or whatever. So they take something and they run with it and they eat it on the side, and then they come back for more. So when they're doing that, I've done it with ham and cheese and all that stuff too. They just take the pieces, they run with them. They're hanging out of their mouth and they're just running with it. It's so funny. So with noodles, with the spaghetti noodles, they do the same thing. They're like, hey, noodle! And they take off running with it. And they're running the spaghetti noodles flying everywhere. It's just really funny. I think I like that side better. This is going to be kind of hard to collage with because of how small these are. Well, let's just do what we can, I guess. But yeah, those guys are super funny. Some of them aren't, like, and I don't know if you know this, but we had some of the chickens that we had from last year. 2 of them became moms. And if you've heard this story already, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but 2 of them became moms, so they were in a coop with the peeps, and you know, one of the other ones was a rooster. He had some disabilities. His name was Nugget. He was a Rhode Island Red. And then we had 3 other Silkies. Zoomy, Mophead, and Butthead Rooster Man. And they were in the other coop. Well, turns out we have a lot of raccoons around here. We didn't know that. And make a long story short, I don't really want to talk about it very much, but they ended up getting in the one coop because it wasn't as strong as the other one. And they took our chickens from us, so that wasn't very cool. But so the chickens we have now, we have 2 of the original chickens that we had, which weren't afraid of me. I mean, these chickens were used to me. They come up to me, they let us hold them and everything. Well, when you let the hens teach them and let them grow up, because the other ones, the ones that are originally ours, we hatched them from eggs, so they didn't really have a mother hen, you know. They just kind of look to us for everything, which is so cute. You know, they're not afraid of you anymore. They love you. It's awesome, right? So now we have the 2 moms that were like that grew up like that, kind of. Well, even though they know better, it's their instinct to teach the young to be afraid of us. So now I'm trying to get everyone to like me again. And a lot of them do. They aren't, there's a couple little ones that are so cute. They'll just come up to me and they'll be like, hey, what are you doing? And they look me in the eye, they give me the side eye, you know, it's pretty cute. And then I always make a plan to hold at least a couple of them every night when I put them away. Why do I keep wanting to grab my glue gun? It's just a normal thing. So I try to make a plan to hold at least a couple of them every night before I put them in, and just make them snuggle me. And you can, it's so weird because some of them, I hope you guys can see that, some of them do not mind it at all. They're not afraid of me. They don't come to me really unless I have snacks, but if I pick them up, they don't throw a fit. They just kind of snuggle in. And some of them are definitely afraid of me still, and I don't know why. So I'm kind of figuring out which ones are scared and which ones aren't. But I still don't know why. I don't know what to do to make them love me, so I just keep spending time with them. And it's funny because the more time you spend with them, like the more you get to know them, and you get to know their little quirks and how they act and stuff. And we still haven't named them all because until you start learning their attitudes, you really can't tell them apart that well, because they all look pretty much the same. There's some differences, but not a lot. So the main way that you can name them and tell them apart is their attitudes. And they all do have their own things that they do. Like Lonnie she's one of the ones we had from last year. She's one of the moms. She has her own voice. Like, I can tell her apart from all the other chickens. She has this really pretty, like, cooing voice. And she just sounds really pretty whenever she talks. Unless she's squawking, that's not cool. Which she does sometimes. So, let me should use hot glue on these. I don't think they're staying very well. Do you think? I don't know. Well, we'll just keep trying this. It's just hard because these are really thick. But I wanted to use something that's going to go with the journal and have all this extra blue fern paper. So I thought, well, that'll work. But anyways, Lonnie, she's funny. She can be so sweet. She's like that little kid who's really, really super sweet sometimes when she wants something. But if you make her mad, you better watch out. The whole world's gonna know about that one. And Duck, she's the other one that we had from last year. She's I still want to grab for the hot glue gun. She is funny because I think she's kind of like the leader of all the hens, like even over Lonnie, because she's kind of a little bit pushy sometimes, but she's funny because every time she lays an egg, I swear, I hear this noise coming from the yard, and I'm like, what in the world is going on out there? And I'm like looking, I'm like, are they okay? Like, what's going on? By now I should know what this is because she does this every stinking time. She throws a huge fit. She's running around in circles. It's all because she laid an egg. I'm like, oh my goodness, Duck, we know you can lay eggs. It's okay. It's so funny though. But she's funny because she does not, like, we have 2 roosters now. And one we call, why am I doing that? Oh my gosh, I gotta get away from that thing. One we call Butthead Rooster Man the second because he looks like the dad that got killed, you know, the dad of all of them actually. He looks more like his dad than the other one. So we call him Butthead Rooster Man the second, and we call him number 2 for short. And then the other one, in another video, I told you what Ken wanted to name the other one. We are not naming him that. We still haven't come up with a name yet, but we are not naming him that. But the one that is more like, looks more like his dad is the one that's kind of ruling everything. And that's fine and all, but he's a bully. Like, he'll come out and he'll just be like, what's up, what's up? Like, he'll get in their face, like every one of them, like even the hens. He'll just be like, challenging me, you challenging me. You know, I don't know if that's what he's really saying. I'm just saying that's kind of what it looks like he's saying. It's kind of like he has to be a bully to keep his place. And I don't know, I just don't think that's very cool. A lot of times, like the other Butthead Rooster, dang it! Oh my goodness. The other Butthead Rooster Man, his dad, he would be the normal rooster. They're supposed to let the hens eat first. You're supposed to find the food, let the hens eat first. They watch for predators like hawks and things like that. And, you know, stuff like that. Well, this one's just too busy being a bully. He doesn't really watch for anything. And if there's food, he's all over it. He's like, get out of my way. And the other rooster that we have, he's kind of more normal. Like, he's more laid back. He's a prettier rooster. He's got prettier markings and stuff. But, he doesn't really step up and he lets the other one be the main rooster guy. I don't know if that's going to stay like that because I think Duck has a thing for the other rooster, the one that has the real pretty markings, because she seems to kind of hang out with him a lot, and she yells at the other rooster if he tries to do anything with her. I'm telling you what, that guy, it was so funny. I went out the other day, and Lonnie and Duck are the only ones that are old enough to really do stuff right now with the roosters. I think the roosters mature faster than the hens. The other ones are just kind of still running around. Anyway, so the rooster's all over them, pretty much, right? He tries to be. Well, Lonnie and Duck, like, put him in his place so bad. And Lonnie, the other day, she's running. I hear this noise, and he took off after her. She's like, I think he's faster than she is, but she is like a football chicken. Like, she maneuvers so much. She's like, and like, she can't keep up. He's falling over, trying to keep up with her. I was sitting there laughing so hard. It was so funny. And finally, I stepped in between him and her because he would not leave her alone. And I was just like, you know, go find something else. you know, to do their chicken rooster, you know. So, dang it. So, I might as well just hot glue it. So, I keep reaching for that. But, so he was like, fine. He turns away. He goes and does something else, whatever. So, Lonnie had run underneath my car. And when I turned around, I didn't see her run out of the car. So, I was like, where'd she go? And I looked under there. I didn't see her or anything. I'm like, what the heck? She's fast. I didn't see her go anywhere. So, sorry. Too much talking. And here, I was sitting out there with them. I was just watching them, you know, just paying attention to them and stuff. And here, I look over at the car, and she's underneath the car. She looks like, pokes her head right around the wheel. Like, is he out there? Can I come out? I'm like, oh my gosh. Lonnie, you can come out now. It's safe. So she comes out. Sure enough, here he comes running. I'm like, oh my goodness. This is just like high school, you guys. For real. But anyways, it's just funny. Those guys are funny to watch. And then another thing that we had happen was, I don't know if I told you guys this either, but we had a freezer in the laundry room. And it's been in there for a long time. It holds a lot of different meat that we have, but we don't really use. Like, shh, don't say this out loud, but it holds like whole chickens in there, you know, like you can cook and stuff like that. Shh, don't say that out loud. But anyways, like that stuff and like some steaks and all that, but we don't really make them or anything. So it's got all that stuff. We hardly ever get in that one, you know, whatever. And the light was on, but I went out there and I like smelled this horrible smell. I was like, what is that smell? I can't even breathe out here. And so I took the trash, I bundled it up and put it outside because that's where we keep our trash too. And I thought, well, maybe there's like, I keep my potatoes out there too. I thought maybe there's a rogue potato that got loose and it's like, that's kind of funny. Maybe there's a rogue potato, it got loose, it took off, it hid behind something and died. I don't know. But no, so you know how they smell real bad if they're like rotten or something like that. I thought maybe that happened. I just didn't know. So I went out there and I was looking around, couldn't find anything. There, that looks. And couldn't find anything, so I thought, man, I don't know what that smell was. The trash. It wasn't the trash because it still smells. I don't get it. So then Ken came home and he was like, what is that smell? And I was like, I don't know. I took the trash out. I don't know what it is. It smells terrible though, and I don't know what it is. And so he's like, it's not that freezer, is it? I'm gonna start hot gluing some of this, you guys, because it's not sticking very well. We'll see how this works too. I guess we'll learn together. I'm not very patient either, so. Oh, get in there. Okay. But anyways, he's like, it's not that freezer, is it? And I was like, I don't know. I don't think so. The light's on. He's like, yeah, I know the light is on. So he's looking around and stuff, and all of a sudden he starts gagging, making this terrible noise. I'm like, what? What's the matter? And he's like, yeah, it's the freezer. I'm like, how do you know? And he's like, don't ask. So anyways, yeah, it was a freezer. I don't know how long it had been bad. If you think about this, so we don't get in there very often, and for the smell to seep out of the top without us even opening it, you know it had to have been pretty bad, right? So whenever Ken opened it, I think he turned green and purple and blue, yellow, maybe a shade of auburn. I don't know. Let's just say it didn't look too good. So yeah, he wasn't too happy about that. And then he had to get he got the dolly out and took that outside because that was just not good. And yeah, that was just bad. But now the good part, guys, is not that we lost all that food, but that I have all this space in there now. And I told him, I said, hey, I said, you know all that space we got in the laundry room now? He's like, yeah. I was like, you know, it would look really, really good in there. And he's like, what? I said, I think it would look really, really good in there if you put some shelves. I could put my crafting stuff in there. And he was like, oh my goodness. Okay, we'll get some shelves in there. So now, guys, at least I can have my crafting stuff in the same area. That would be nice, because right now you don't even want to see where all I have it. I have got it. I've tried to organize it as best as I can and put it in different spots in the house that are like insignificant or whatever, and it's just everywhere. It's just terrible. I hate it. I hate trying to get stuff out. So yeah, this would be really, really cool. If I can get those shelves, I can just put everything back there. And no one will have to look at it. Nobody will have to look at it. And then whenever I want to pull it out, I can just pull it out and put it all away. If I have the place to put everything, I don't mind putting things away. It's just trying to find places to put things to make it look nice is what bothers me. Because I hate it. I just can't. That's pretty. I'm not very good at that. So this would be a really nice thing. So it's kind of like a blessing in disguise, I suppose. So that would be super cool. I keep telling him I want to go in the basement because our basement is half finished with the kids' rooms and they're all moved out or whatever. But he's like, then I would never see you because you would always be down there crafting. And I'm like, yeah, but then I could just walk away from stuff and not have to worry about putting everything away all the time. It would be super nice, you know? Then I could just finish stuff where I left off. Ow! I don't know if you saw it. Don't look. Don't do what I do. I should not own a hot glue gun because I am not safe. As I'm putting more on there. Okay, so anyways, I said then I could start things and then finish them when I could leave them go and start where I left off, you know, and finish them up and stuff and not have to get everything back out and figure out what I was doing. Sorry, this is my bad. Keep your fingers out of the hot glue, Nick. It'll be good. Look at that. Who does that? Don't look at that. You didn't see that. So, yeah, and I don't know if I told you guys my car's fixed, so that's a good thing. Because remember, I think I told you guys it was, I don't know how much I've told you guys lately and how much I haven't, because I haven't been able to film, and I filmed and then it didn't work and some of them didn't come out, so I don't know what you know, what you don't know. So, just gonna repeat some stories, I suppose. But, yeah, my car's running. It turned out it was just the ignition switch, and that's it. Remember, it kept shutting down as I was driving down the road. I'm like, oh yeah, this is fun. No, it's not fun. Not especially when there's a semi truck behind you on a hill. That's really not fun. So, anyways, it's fixed now, so that's cool. And that's what that turned out to be. What's this up here? It's a lighter color. So, my oldest is doing her nursing school thing, and she's doing so good. I'm so proud of her. She did her IV testing, like, what is that called? Phlebotomy, whatever. You know, the needle stuff the other day, and she did really super good. And I'm so proud of her because, yeah, I don't do needles well. She did not get that courage from me. I cannot. Me and needles do not get along. Nope, 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 nope. But she's doing really good. And she went by herself. She's 25, almost 25. She went and got her own car. She got a new car by herself. I'm really proud of her. She's doing really good. My other one, I love her very much, but we aren't getting along very well right now. So, we'll talk about that. long story. Just not even cool to talk about. Oh, cool. Great hot glue gun. That was cool. I mean, I love her bunches, but she's... We just won't go there. But anyways. Let's put another glue stick in. What else is going on, guys? Not much, really. I don't know. I guess my life's been kind of calm lately. It's kind of weird in a way. I go to the doctor on Thursday for that stupid seizure thing. I don't know what she's gonna say about that. I felt good lately. I don't know what that... I kind of know what that was about. I was just super stressed about something that happened a couple of days before that, and I think I honestly had a nervous breakdown. I did not stop shaking. The thing that happened was on a Saturday, and the seizure thing happened on Tuesday at work. And from Saturday until Tuesday, I was just shaking. It was kind of like the shaking that... It was just like this. It was like that, honestly, for 3 days. And I could not stop. In fact, Tuesday at work in the morning, well, before that happened, I was showing Brenda because I felt so embarrassed. I couldn't even pick up a cup. Like, I couldn't pick up a cup to drink anything, like water or anything. I'd be like this. Like this. I had to hold it with 2 hands. And it was just embarrassing, but I could not stop. And then, next thing I know, I'm in the ambulance. And I'd had that seizure. So I think my body just kind of broke down. And even in the hospital, I guess my heart rate was like, I don't know, I think it was like 150, 160, something like that. And I couldn't get it to calm down. But since then, I've been doing really good, you know? So I don't know what that was about. I think that I just have like once I get to a certain point with my anxiety or something, my body can't shut it off. And I don't know how to shut it off. I don't take like anxiety medicine or anything really. I don't like to take anything like that, because I'm just kind of scared of it. But they did give me something at the hospital that's kind of like that. It's called Ativan, I think. What's that? Did I shake water on there? Dang on it, Nick. You're trying to show stuff and you're messing up your product, dude. What are you doing? But anyways, that brought my heart rate down, so that was cool. But they gave me like 10 of them, and they were 0.5, I think, or something. And I just now took the last one, and they're just using them to sleep. Because one of them just knocked me on my butt. It definitely would calm me down, that's for sure. So, I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of nervous exercise that I could do that would calm me down. I could not calm down though, guys. I'm telling you what, everything. Ken would be like, just breathe. Breathe. Like days before, like Sunday night, he said he was holding me, and he said he could feel me shaking inside. Like the inside of me was shaking. And I was like, I know, I can't stop. I don't know what it is. So anyways, enough about my health issues. It is what it is. I'm old anyway, so that's probably why. That doesn't help. Yeah, but the worst part about that whole thing was that what happened on Saturday, I think that was another thing that happened, is my mom we were having a surprise birthday party for her on Sunday, and I wanted to go really bad. It was like a big thing, like an exciting thing. Like, she didn't know, my sister was coming, my brother was coming, Bean was gonna be there, you know, everybody's gonna be there. And that was on Sunday. Well, after what happened on Saturday, I couldn't function. I couldn't function on Sunday. You know, I was just angry at everything and everyone, and it was just not good. It just really wasn't good. So I didn't go. I didn't go to my mom's surprise party. I kicked myself in the butt for that, but you know, it just, I couldn't bring myself to go. I just couldn't. I don't know. That was another thing that I was really upset about, though. It's kind of like, it's not cool. But anyways, so yeah, we got Chloe's doing good. I haven't said anything about her lately. She's funny. Sometimes she'll come up to me, especially when I'm in the bathroom. I told you she always protects me when I'm in the bathroom. She's so cute. Mom, you're going to the bathroom. I have to protect you. Here, let me get in there with you. Let me come in there and protect you. Gotta watch out for you, Mom. I love her so much. I think I need to clip her back claws because when she walks on the wood floor, her back paws kind of slide out from behind her, from underneath her and stuff. I think that's why. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. So now we're gonna make some tags. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn it over and we're gonna make surprise tags. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I can kind of see where the glue is, but I'm just gonna cut it. We'll use a template, like, that's a good size for that. Maybe a couple, like, hold on one second. Trying to get all these scraps out of here. Maybe one journaling card like that. A big one. A couple of big ones like that. I'm gonna draw around them and then I will cut them out and we'll be back. Okay, you guys, so here's what it ended up with. I gotta trim them a little bit better, but I need some big journaling cards. We gotta put some fairies on these and decorate them up. One thing I remembered about why I should not use hot glue, which is a little bit late now, is because sewing these, yeah, my sewing machine is not gonna like me. Do not use hot glue on anything you're gonna sew, you guys, because I even did it again the other night when I was doing those folios, and that thing got stuck, and I was like, oh, can you fix this for me? Because I had messed it up. He's so nice to me. Okay, so this is not really that straight, but I'm trying. Let's do this. So what I did was some of it is with hot glue, so that's fine. Some of it is with wet glue, so it's still soggy. Oh my goodness, you guys. So yeah, I guess this is a crafter not to do, what not to do, because I'm trying. I don't know. I was just excited to start crafting, and I don't know what I'm gonna make first, and trying to do something you guys would be interested in instead of just boring stuff. And oh well, whatever, I'm trying. This one's not too bad. And so what I'm hoping is after we get some lace on these and some decorations, that didn't work. Hey, it should look pretty cool. We'll just take that off, I think. And try that again. Let's do it up. Okay, so well, at least you guys can learn from me. I knew there was a reason why I didn't want to use hot glue, but I haven't really collaged with anything like that paper for that folio that I did. That wasn't anything like the Blue Fern stuff. That was like really thin, like not even scrapbook paper, just like decorated paper that was like, I don't know, copy paper thickness, you know, so it wasn't hard to glue down with a glue stick. That's what I did basically with that. And then so yeah, so when I was doing these, I didn't even think about it. I just was like, oh, that'll work better. What am I doing? Yeah, I knew what I was doing in the first place. Trust your initial instinct, you guys. Trust your initial instinct. That's all I gotta say. Oops. Okay, so it's that one. That one. one more. Planning on having some big journaling cards because I got some big spaces to fill in there. Plus, I'll make a couple more, maybe out of some thinner paper too. But for now, this is what we got to work with, and let's see what we can do with it. I suppose. Besides, by the way, I'm sorry. I need to remember that this tripod is not in the right place. This isn't gonna work. It's too thick. So I'm trying to keep things where you guys can see them. That's pretty good. See this way. And this is at my coffee table again, guys. So my legs are like, if you can see them, they're like right here. So I might look kind of at a weird angle. That's why. We did get a smaller dining room table, which is really nice in our dining room. It makes a lot more space. But it's not nice in the fact that all my crafting stuff can't fit all on it anymore. But it doesn't really fit on the dining room table either. I'm just, I don't know. I don't feel so lonely back here on the coffee table instead of at the dining room table. So I don't know what I'm thinking. Say I'm going to be in the basement because I can't be by myself all the time here. That drives me nuts. Maybe I'm just trying to like, if you give me a crafting place, I'll be up here. Yeah, but there really isn't a place for me to be at up here, guys. Our house is not the biggest house. Okay, so that's pretty good. Now let's decorate a couple and I will let you guys go. And then I think what I'm going to do is collage a couple of folios. You guys don't have to watch that. And then go through and do a writing flip through on each one. Put some lace on some pages and put some pockets and stuff down. So we'll work on that. So let's pick one. We'll do this one. Okay, so hold on, let me get my fairy. Okay guys, so I found this one. I think this is so super cute. It's a little fairy with a mouse and it looks really good on there. So what do I want to put behind them? Do I want maybe something to make them stand out? So maybe even some, hold on one second. Okay, so I got some different kind of book page stuff we could put behind it. I was thinking maybe, what was I thinking? What about, no, because this stuff is too busy. I wanted something a little bit plainer just to make it stand out. So let's do some book page. We'll just, maybe this handwritten letter. This is just paper that my daughter got me for my birthday. Just extra little papers you can use to decorate and stuff for backdrops. So let's use some of that. Just tear some of that out. Put this behind, like, just to kind of set them off a little bit. Yeah. Don't really want a straight edge either, so put that off. Like, maybe like around there. That looks pretty. Okay, so we got that going on, and we need some lace. So I've been wanted to incorporate some black lace in this journal, but for this, I think I want to do, I think I know what I want to do. I'm so sorry. Everything is so scattered around. I gotta go grab it. Okay, so what I'm thinking is this, this. This is too dark. No. White. No. Let's do, there's a little bit of blush color in there, so let's do that. Alright, so you know what I'm going to do, right? I'm just going to be putting this down the side. Like this. Let's glue these guys down first, so I'm gonna use a glue stick for this. Do I want to ink it first? Probably. Where's my new one? Hello, new inker. Where are you? I don't know what I did with it. Crap, where is it? That's not a new one. Is that the new one? Oh my goodness, you guys, I have these all mixed up. I guess we'll test it and see how it does. How's that? That's the only way we're going to be able to tell, right? I think that's the new one. Alrighty then. Okay. I am such a hoarder, you guys. I keep all my old ink pads because I keep thinking maybe I'll put water in them and they'll work again and you know, all that stuff. So I don't know. I'm just weird like that, I guess. But see, I'm so bad because I go to the thrift store, then I stash all the stuff I got, and then just like I said the other day, I was going through and I found so much stuff that I didn't even know I had. I totally forgot I had. It was terrible. I was telling Ken, I'm like, oh, I didn't know I had this. I forgot I had this. And I was like, look, this is so cool. Like, I didn't even know I had that. That's awesome. He's just like laughing at me like, you're so weird. He knows I'm weird anyways, right? I mean, he knew what he was getting into years ago. Poor thing. Poor kid. I know. I do love him, though. I love him bunches. And he treats me really good. He puts up with a lot of crap from me. He really does. Alright, so let's see if we can get this mouse's tail on there the right way. In a good way. Oh. No, that's not how you do it, Nick. It's not how you do it. Okay, let me see if I can. Is this like dried up? Maybe I get a different one. This is the glue I'm using, you guys, by the way. I'm using Elmer's Craft Bond glue. It works really good. I'm totally a fan. Because any other glues, oh look, that's sticky. No, it's not. Any other glues I get, I have to order them because none of the stores around here carry them, like Oohoo or Yahoo or, no, just kidding, like Oohoo or, what's the other one everybody uses? I don't know. Scotch Stick, all that stuff. Nobody really carries those things around me, so kind of live out in the boonies. So I found this though, and this is at the local Walmart store, and I can pick it up. It works really good. So there's that. Now I think I'm gonna put, do I want anything else down right now? No, because basically, like I said, this Blue Fern Studio stuff basically is like its own collage. I mean, like, you really don't have to do a lot with it. You really don't. It's so pretty. It really is super pretty. Okay, so that was pretty good. Let's trim that off. I'll make the little, here, see if I can do this the right way. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm so sorry if I keep getting out of film, or out of the camera thing. How do they do that? Like that? No, Nick, you just screwed it up. Okay, that looks good. Okay, and maybe we'll put like a word on there or something, which my words are across the room, so I have to put you on hold for another minute while I go and grab those. If you guys could only see the mess that I have created in the last 15 minutes. Holy crap. Ken's gonna come home, he's be like, oh, you've been filming today, haven't you? Sorry. Okay, so let me go get words. Okay, guys, I got my words. I keep them in this thing I got from the thrift store. I love these things. Like these big packs. They are so awesome. Like I have all my word stuff in here. So if I want a word, I can just go to this thing and cut it out, you know? So there's the perfect word right there. Tender-hearted. So yeah, and I look for these where I go to the store and I don't ever find them. But they would be so awesome even to keep like the 3 journals I'm doing. Keep them separate. Keep them in their own little pouch, you know, and their own little thing. I think that would be so cool. Keep everything together. Just trying to find ways to be more organized, guys. Alright, do we want like a background for that? No, I think I like it just the way it is. We're just gonna get the corners. I like this card, you guys. I think it looks cute. We did good. I just gotta do this. I gotta sit down and relax and just craft because, see, that's why I didn't want to do 3 journals at a time. Because I get overwhelmed. I think I gotta do this, 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 and this, and this. And then I don't want to take the time to do the things that I want to do. Like, and just special things. Like, just take the time to do things like that. And because I have all this stuff on my mind. So I'm going to count on you guys to keep me grounded. There's no rush in getting these done. It's not like I'm got like an Etsy shop or something. I'm just doing them. And that way they'll be extra pretty. Okay, I gotta ink the outside. I think that one's pretty much done. So let's go ahead and ink the outside. I love that picture. It's so cute. The backs aren't looking too great because, I don't know, I can't sew them. I usually sew all my tags and everything, but this one I'm afraid because I use that hot glue. So, I don't know. Let me think about that for a little bit. Maybe I can do something to the back too. Maybe I'll take a chance and sew them. I don't know. I'm just scared because my sewing machine does not like that stuff at all. Okay, well anyways, it looks really cute. I like that one a lot, so there's one. I was honestly thinking that I wanted to put one on this. Like put a fairy on this. I know that's not one that we created, but let me look and see what I have. Where did I put? Here we go. Let's see. And I found a couple other things that I did that just need some extra work with the fairy stuff. So, and I'm sorry all my fairy stuff is black and white. Cicely Marks. Oh man, I gotta get her name right. She's the one that created a lot of these images. And I need to give her credit. I don't have her book, even though I really want her book, but these are her images. They're so pretty. But I do like that one. I love that. These ones aren't, but the ones that are like the little girls like this, these are hers. I gotta remember her name. She does all the fairies that are the different flowers and I think months and things like that. They're so pretty. I'm sorry, I'm off camera and I'm like talking to you guys. I'm just kind of looking around here to see what I have. If I cut that out, it might look cute. Look at that one, it's so cute. And I still have to draw pictures to put in each one of these too, so that's gonna take a while. And I don't know how I'm gonna film that, guys, because drawing takes me a while, so I don't know how to speed stuff up, so I need to figure that out first, so I can just film the whole thing and then you guys can just watch it in fast motion, I guess. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do that. What's this lady? Oh, look at her. I think she might look good. Or do I just want to put a flower on there or something? Look at that, how pretty that is. Okay, so, do I want to put her on there? Okay, well, I'm not sure. We'll set that aside for now. I'm not going to make you guys sit here while I think about that. Let's work on another journaling card. This one looks pretty cool. You put that on there. What do you think of that? I think that looks pretty cool. That would definitely need some lace. Or, again, no, that has to be its own thing. Sorry, I'm just looking and looking. What about this one? That's cute. I like that. Okay, that's the one for that one. It is decided. Let's see what we want for a backdrop. All right, hold on. How long have I been filming? 51 minutes. Okay, this is the end of this one. I'm so sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to keep you that long. I will shut this off, and I will just continue on and make another video. So you will see me in the same setup doing some more stuff. All right, and again, thank you so much for watching. You guys have surprised me more than you even know with subscribing. Oh my goodness, who is talking? It's me trying to talk with the new subscribers and stuff in the comments. I am so overwhelmed with happiness, you guys. That is so awesome. I really appreciate all of it. I didn't think anyone would really be interested in what I'm doing, and I'm so thankful that you are. Let me know in the comments what you guys are up to or your channels. I'd love to follow you and watch what you're doing. I hope you guys are having a great day and that you're crafting and you're happy and everything's going good for you. And I'm so thankful, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you. Bye.